Hey YouTube, today we're going to learn how to run and install updates. Now, when you upload items from TurboLister to eBay, generally it's going to prompt to ask if you want to check for program updates. You can definitely do that then, by all means, but if you wanted to do it manually, what you're going to want to do is come up to your Tools menu, come down to Check for Program Updates. Now there's a difference between check for program updates and install complete version update. The install complete version update is something that you'd want to use when you're trying to get back to the base installation level. And sometimes that's handy if you haven't run updates for quite a while and you want to just get everything loaded. But generally what you're going to stick with is just the check for program updates. You're going to want to be doing this at least once a week. And the thing is, with updates, they kind of work like building blocks. You have to install the first set before you can do the next set, before you can do the next set. So sometimes maybe eBay's pushed several different updates. It's not going to give them to you all at once. You'll have to check for program updates. If it finds any, you're going to install them. After it's been installed successfully, you're going to come back to Tools and then back to check for program updates. So just something to keep in mind. So let's go ahead and check for program updates. Now, if it gives you a message that, no updates are found, your program's up to date, that's great. That's all you have to do. So you can see there were several updates to be installed. Generally, anything that's selected, you're just going to want to leave checkmarked and just install everything. I know some people like to unselect the listing designer templates because they don't use listing designers, and why do they want to update it? I am more of the opinion that if it's here to be updated, it's only 8 megs, just go ahead and install it. So you go down to the Install Now button. Like most prompts like this, it's going to ask if you want to back up, do not back up. I don't generally back up before an update. You definitely can though, it's just personal preference. This estimated start time that they have here, I don't usually put too much stock into it. A lot of times you'll see it creep up really high and then suddenly it'll come back down low again. Generally what I do is I just let it do its thing. I go get a drink of water, come back to it within a couple minutes, and it's typically done by then. All right, so the program updates have gone through successfully. You're going to go ahead and click Close. So again, because the updates are like building blocks, we're going to check once more to see if there are any more updates. All right, and this is a message that you'll get when there are no updates that were found. So the reason why it's so important to check for program updates is because any change that gets made to the eBay website, you need to have a way to push that change to the TurboLister account, and by running updates, that's how you do that. As well as anytime you make a change to your eBay account, whether it be your address changes, maybe you have a store and you've changed your store categories, so you need to push that change, you need to run updates for that. If you have business policies, if you're part of the business policies program on eBay and you make a change to your business policies, you'll need to run updates to TurboLister to push that change to TurboLister. So there are a lot of different reasons that you're going to want to use this functionality. Thanks for watching this tutorial, and stay tuned for more news on eBay tools.